Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Tilly, at your service. Today we're taking a look at the Suit Entire Rainbow collection. I decided to start with this one, and I think maybe we'll just do it like as in we'll do the correlating collection with whatever like stacked same color thing is up at the moment. And since I put up the white, gray, black, brown, I guess we'll start with like the Suit Entire Rainbow collection, the Ghost, and the Brownie collection. So yeah, I usually have like about the same control group. I've done it slightly differently this time because I didn't like the way it looked on the white version. So they are slightly different, the black and the whites this time. Like on the black we have black in region 0, 1, and 2. And then we have 4 and 5 is like our pop-up color. And then on the white ones, we have white on 1, 2, and 4. And then we have the pop-up colors on 0 and 5. It just looked better that way. I haven't an like example on how it looks if I would have put it on like the pop-up color on 4 and 5. Like I did one extra in the back with the perps. So you can see how it would look if I would have done them the same. But I didn't like it. I hated it. So they're actually slightly different this time. I just want to, like, I want to go with what looks good, and it just didn't look good. Anywho, let's start. I didn't see a point in making, like, if I would have done like a predominantly white one with black, they would have looked the same. So the first one is just black and white. And the second one is also just black and white. I've just done them slightly different. So we have one with a black beak and like the black feet. And then we have one with a white beak and white feet. Both have a white belly. I think both have white wingtips because it wouldn't make sense to put the black wingtips on it because it was just melted in. So yeah, that's pretty much the difference, I think. One has a black beak, one has a white beak. It was simply just to show you how they look in black and white. But yeah, let's go into the colors. Okay, so here's color number 4. This time, like I said, it's in region 4 and 5. That's where the pop-up color is. The rest of it is in black. As you can see, the yellow, though, turns kind of browny because of the underlying brown color that's on these. Yeah. And then we have color number 75, which is the orange. We have the neon red, which is color number 1. Then we have 69. It's this one. Then we get into the pinks and purples. So we have color number 6. You couldn't interchange that with 2220. Not 220. Not 2220. 220. 220. That's like the magenta dye. So if you have dinosaurs installed, that's an option too to use for that one. Then we have 211, which is like the true purple, kind of neon-y as well. And then we have cyan, number 5. We then have 94, which is the teal. We then have number 2, which is the neon blue. I think it's only called blue, but it's a neon blue, so I call it neon blue. And then we have 59, which is the turquoise. And then we have 3, which is the neon green or green. And then last but not least, we have like a darker green, which is like, I think this is 87. So yeah, they're kind of rainbowy, you know. But as you can see though, I think all of these color looks pretty good with the black. Like, obviously you can kind of make any of them pop. And well, I mean, the tail feathers are obviously black, so they don't show up that much. But you know, I was afraid I'd put these too close to each other because they're like, when you're trying to show them off, it's really easy to get caught on them. But we seem to be fine. So yeah, those are the black version. I guess we should say it's the Thai version. Or the suit. I mean, the suit version. The suits are usually black. Never mind. Ignore that. Right. Let's start with the white. So, as I said, whites are slightly different because it just looks silly. So, this is the neon yellow, which looks kind of browny. We then have 75 again. On these, like I said, we have the pops of colors in region 0 and 5 rather than 4 and 5. And then we have the neon red, which is color number 1. We then have 69. We got magenta, which is 6. And then we have 211 again. This is how I can show you how it looks, okay? So these are both 211. Only the one to the left at this point has what I did with the black version. So it has the pops of colors in 4 and 5. And then it's supposed to be white in all other regions. I'll just let you like look at that and just it's just not pretty. Obviously pastelizing them or making things look pastel, kind of like the way you do with the Shadow Mane, does not work as well on these. Because it's just that like the white is not big enough. So yeah, that's how it would have looked if I can't talk today, apparently. Would have put it in 0, in 4 and 5 rather than in 0 and 5. Now I think that's ugly, so I decided to redo them, and the pop of color is now in 0 and 5 rather than 4 and 5. So that's the difference. Then we have, I believe this is the cyan color again, which is the number 5. We then have 94, which is the teal, and then we have 2, which is the neon blue. As you can see in these regions, they look like darker than if you would have put them on region 4 and 5. Well, 5 is the region 5 is still always dark. So, but region 4 and 0 is like lighter. Anyways, we then have 59, which is the turquoise. We then have neon green, which is the color number 3. And then last but not least, we have that 87 color again, the green. So yeah, that's all of them. That's the Suit and Tie collection. Let me know down below if this is something you would actually do with them. I find this interesting because for me it's like a control group sort of thing. Like I always kind of do them the same. Usually I do the white the same as the black, but this time it looked awful. Horrible. So I just decided, not to do it this way. I decided to actually do what would look better on the white. And this is just what would look better on the white, right? This is my first video today. I'm kind of newly awoken and it's a little bit messy. My voice is not really properly in. I sound like an old lady. But I needed to get something done. I needed to film some so I can get a video up for you guys. I appreciate you watching. If you like, you know, leave us a comment, subscribe, give us a like. It'll make my videos reach more people. And I hope wherever you are in the world that you're doing fine. And I will talk to you later. Toodles!